Hello everyone, my name is Benji, and welcome back to the Planet Crafter, where, yes, I did time that basically perfectly. Or at least I think I did. We just unlocked the teleporter, and that means that today is not going to be a day of progress, but instead today is going to be a day of relocation. So, in between episodes, I've done a decent amount of background work. I upgraded my drill over this way from a tier 1 drill to a tier 2 drill. And I did have 2, so I only upgraded it to 1 from 2. So there's uranium on the ground, I'll get to that in a second. And I put a second drill tier 2 over here because I was running out of aluminum like crazy because I keep crafting an absolute butt-ton of super alloys. So I need some more aluminum for crafting recipes and like that. Then I launched 2 more of every single type of rocket, hence why there's uranium and iridium and stuff on the ground. So now we are up to a crisp 5,000% in every single category, which is super duper nice. And I also expanded our butterfly farming operation up here on the top floor. I added a secondary butterfly dome. I found one of those purple butterflies, the Futura butterflies, which are in the first warden place, the one that's like underground and has all the rivers and the mushrooms and stuff. And then the 1200% Serena larva from the other warden base. And then, of course, we have the 2 golden butterflies in here, just doing their absolute amazing things. I'm gonna grab these, because I've been using them like crazy, and I have not been replenishing them like a good boy. So let me go on ahead and do that. And other than that, I've just kind of been harvesting a whole bunch of plants, a whole bunch of methane. I've just kind of been, like, harvesting things. I haven't been doing anything super duper, over the top or anything like that. So that's pretty much all that I've done in between episodes, and now that we have unlocked the teleporter, it's going to be a lot easier for me to go back and forth in between different areas. The teleporter teleports you between places. And it's not... it needs a super alloy rod. No, I was like so prepared for it to be not expensive, because it used to not be expensive, and you can see our super alloy supply is like womp womp. It's dead right now. That's alright, I only need 2 of these right now, and our pulsar quartz supply is doing just fine. Literally just dandy. We're perfect on the pulsar quartz. So that's a bit of an unfortunate turn of events here, that I'm gonna need so much more super alloy, because I need 2 super alloy rods, which means I need 16 super alloy and 2 pieces of aluminum. As you can see, I have 2. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, well, give me a little bit. I'm gonna look around for some super alloy, go to the cave, go up here, do all the things. It's gonna be boring. Just give me a minute to look around for some more super alloys, and I will be back with you in just a moment, and then we can start talking about where the new base is gonna be, what the new base concept is gonna be, and just overall what I'm gonna do with things. So... one moment, I will be back. Alright, I gathered that all. That probably took me like 20 minutes to get enough super alloy for the super alloy rods. And my silica supply is abysmal. Now, I actually ran out and had to go get more, so absolutely abysmal. I'm very sad. Oh yeah, one more thing that I did between episodes was I went around to all the wrecks that I could think of, and I harvested their circuit boards. So now I have a little over a chest full of circuit boards, which I'm sure will be very nice once I unlock this, the drone station. However, that's a bit of a long way away. Pretty much everything right now is a bit of a long way away. The Org Tractor Tier 3 is slowly encroaching. The Water Life Collector, same thing. Tree Spreader Tier 3 is probably going to be the first new thing that I unlock that's actually useful. I'll probably unlock this beforehand. I won't unlock this for a long time. And the Mutagen Tier 3 doesn't help. 50 kilograms of animals also isn't gonna help, so I'm just kinda, you know, shit out of luck here at this point. So let's go on ahead, let's place one of these teleporter machines down and see if they've changed at all. And it looks like they have, because I can actually name this station. So I'm gonna name it Old Home, that way I know which one there is. And it, of course, says at least 2 teleporters are required, which leads me to my next point, the location of the new base, which is over here. This is going to be the new location for the new base, and you might recognize this from the Grand Exploration episode. There's that thing over there, and we actually did just recently visit here as well to explore that wreck and actually be able to do that, which is nice. But this little oasis kind of in the back here is gorgeous for me personally. It also has some late game content that we checked out on stream when the Amphibians update came out in my alternative save, my older save from before this update. And I just love this little nook back here. And I'm going to build the new base right on top of this little lake right here. We'll have gorgeous trees surrounding us. We'll have a beautiful rock face. There's a ginormous waterfall right on the other side of this building, or on the other side of this rock face, which is actually really, really cool. There's that wreck over there that we can just kind of look at and really, really enjoy looking at. There's also some stuff in there that I did not get to check out the last time that I was over here. So that's going to be something that we're going to be able to check out as a result of this new base. And just genuinely, I think it's going to be beautiful. So the type of base that we're going to be going for today is going to be a little bit more spirally. We're not going to be focusing on long base, although I can see a way that long base would work here, just kind of going along this diagonal. But I really want to have a more square-centric base, if that makes sense, where each floor has some kind of a purpose. Like, the bottom floor could be storage for materials, because that's going to be the floor that we're coming into and out of the most. The next floor up can be all of our crafting and advanced sort of research materials, like the biolab, the tier 2 craft station, the DNA manipulator, the incubator, the aquatic life thing whenever we end up getting into that. And we can just have all of our crafting up on the second floor. And then the third floor can be dedicated to different sorts of automatic crafting or crafting of specific things, such as having some sort of a food growing system up on the third floor. And then I also want to have just the domes kind of sticking out to the sides, because the domes are rather large overall, but they're not too terribly large, if that makes sense. They're large enough to be an inconvenience, but not large enough to cause too big of a problem when you're working with a relatively large base. And in terms of the actual trunk structure, we are going to be using these big living compartments, which means that I am going to have to do some more super alloy. Great. Love that. Super happy about that. But we're going to have these, and we're going to have a 4x4 of these, or sorry, a 2x2 of these, which means that the base is going to be 4 compartments by 4 compartments, and then it's just going to go up. And as we need space for more things, we go up and up and up and up, and just continue along that trend. What I would really like to have is just automatic delivery of super alloy, but that's something that can't really happen until drones, because the nearest super alloy thing is like literally all the way over there. And I can set up teleporters for it, it's just I need super alloy to set up the teleporters, because I need the super alloy rods to set up the teleporters. So that's going to be a little bit inconvenient. And overall, you guys probably won't see too much until the base is done. It's probably going to take me a couple hours, but for you guys, it's going to take just a couple of seconds. I'm going to go on ahead and plonk down the teleporter, we'll just plonk it right here, and we will say, this is new base. And you guys can leave a comment below what you would like the base name to be. I'm starting to get a little burnt out on Planet Crafter and switching over to Mindustry a little bit more, so by the time this comes out, you guys will actually have time and effect for the next episode on whether or not it ends up getting named a specific thing. We're also going to use this great big flat open end of map space right here for the rocket silo, probably for some space trading rockets, or the drill tier 4s, because we are going to be moving all of those as well once we get the main base all sorted and figured out. We're going to have an outdoor area directly corresponding to the beehives, the outdoor farms, the butterfly farms, all the different outdoor things. The tree spreader tier 2s as well are going to have to be out here and just be somewhere that makes sense. Trees could probably just go along this little like inner island, but that's all stuff that we're going to have to figure out, or I'm going to have to figure out as I go. For right now, let me go on ahead and show you the teleporter, and then come back with an inventory full of iron in order to get started on this new base. That's so cool. I am also going to have to move my power generation, and that's going to have to be its own whole thing as well. So that is going to be it for right now. I will be back with you guys. It's literally going to be a second for you, hours for me, and you'll see the new base. So the base is just about finished. Almost forgot to move my mic back into place, and I was right, it's been about 3 hours since I last left off here. But I just got something that I kind of have to update you guys on, because I was not really expecting it. So the base is almost entirely moved. Here is our new base. Right now it's more of a rectangle than it is a square, but in the future when we need to expand for more crafting and more things and more processing abilities, it'll become more of the square idea that I had envisioned. In addition to this, the butterfly domes on the very top there, which I'm designating as the left side of the base, toward the back of the base, because the door is over where the land access is at. The butterfly domes over there look really, really nice, in addition to the biodome tier 1 and tier 2 over here. And then we also have our nuclear reactors and everything of that nature has been moved over as well. Our heater tier 4s are just kind of chilling there. You can see I actually have upgraded to the tree spreaders tier 3s, which is why I'm getting some new things just kind of popping in here and there, which is really nice. You can see off in the distance my little prions making all of my pressure, and the top of the rocket silo with that beautiful edge of map backdrop rather than the infinite backdrop over there. I'll take a tour of the base on the inside here in just a moment, but first I had a meteor land up here, and that seems to be something that kind of just happens every now and then, is meteors will land up here when they land in this zone. They just kind of land on the mountain, but this one was weird because it spawned these crates in, and these crates had like pulsar cores, fertilizer, blueprint microchip, rocket engine, and more importantly, they also had Terra tokens. So I just got myself like an absolute crap ton of Terra tokens. I want to say like 500 Terra tokens out of that. And I didn't know that that was an event that would happen. I didn't know that that was a new meteor event, but I'm guessing that that's the new meteor event that was in the patch notes, which again, patch notes are on Steam. We went over them on stream, so I never ended up going over them. We also do have our two little beehives right here. These will get upgraded eventually. And we have our lovely environment here, and then yeah, these tree spreaders all the way over here, these things are awesome. 34 parts per trillion per second, 1.25 kilograms of plants per second, and it's not even 100% grown yet. These trees are massive. It's literally like a forest in here, and I love it. I really do. I absolutely love it. So inside the base now, we have all of our screens, all of our like backdrop things, and we can open the display cases, and we can put more display cases as we get more golden trophies, are all right here. All of our other screens are over here. You can see we are in breathable atmosphere. We are on our way to fish, which is awesome. We have all of our basic materials, iron, which has 2 and still ran out of space, titanium, silica, magnesium, cobalt, aluminum, and algae. And then over here we have all of our advanced materials, iridium, uranium, superalloy sulfur, osmium, zeolite, pulsar quartz, and rare materials, which is where overflow pulsar quartz and also rocket engines and stuff will go. We have our circuit boards over here in the corner because I couldn't figure out where else to put them. Everything else was taken. We have water, larva, methane, bacteria, the biomaterials, which is where the stuff like this goes. And this. We've got mushroom, squash, eggplants, and then over here, finally, we have all of our seeds. So we have seeds 1, seeds 2, our blueprint microchips, the tree bark, Tusca seeds, and anything higher than 400%, the Nulna seeds, and anything close, and the Pestera seeds, as well as the Lerma seeds. Oh my gosh, what is with just the onslaught? This has been constant of just meteors. Like, yeah, no, it's great. I love meteors. But I have enough stuff. Give me a super alloy meteor storm already, man. Come on. I've gotten pulsar quartz ones. I've gotten... I even had a pulsar quartz one happen in the move. 2, I think. And then osmium ones, but I have yet to have a super alloy one on this save. And I'm confused. I'm confused. So let's go take a look at the old base, which is literally just empty now. There's nothing here anymore. Everything has been moved. Nothing is here. The last thing that I actually do have to move is our basic material harvester. And then last but not least, the teleporter, which we are going to move the teleporter over to the super alloy cave. And whenever we need aluminum, we can just travel over to here from that. It'll be, you know, a pretty long flight, but it's about the same as it is to get to super alloy. And it's not like we're gonna need aluminum as much as we need super alloy. That's just kind of how the name of the game goes. So the last thing that we're gonna do in this episode, once I end up getting this teleporter set up and back, is exploring that wreck that is next to the new base. And like I said, please do feel free to put names for the new base down in the comment section below. And if they're not in the next episode, which I think that they will be, then there's a very real possibility that it will be in next episode after. So one moment, and then we'll go spelunking. And in we go to the belly of the beast. This is going to be a lot easier now because of the fact that I actually have, you know, a breathable atmosphere. So I'm not just kind of stuck, just, you know, dealing with it and all the things. I can actually breathe, and it's amazing. Hey, look at that. I got the drone station, too. We'll have to check that out next episode. But I am gonna... I have, like, so many recordings, so I'm gonna need to, like, take a break. Like I said earlier, I am getting a little burnt out, so that won't be too bad overall for me to do. What is in here? It's just a fusion reactor. 3?! Since when do the fusion reactors require 3 fusion things? That's ridiculous. They shouldn't require 3. Are you kidding me? Ooh. Take that. Absolutely take that. They should not require 3. Also, what door is that going to open? Because that's the thing about these, right? The fusion reactors in all of the wrecks open secret door compartments somewhere else in the ship. So what the heck is that gonna be here? What super secret door is gonna get opened in this place of all, you know, places? What's gonna get opened? Was there anything up here? It's probably gonna be one. Okay, yeah, alright, no, alright, yeah, I can see. I can see. There's a lot of doors. Alright, whatever. Alright, sure. Sure, I can see which ones are gonna get opened now. That's fine. That's totally cool. Totally cool. Alright. Well, I think that in that case, I am just gonna leave it here. Holy cow, this forest is Dense AF. Thanks, Tier 3 tree growers. Love you guys. The Tier 3 tree growers are also, like, just absolutely amazing. They just are great. What are you? Oh, it was another one! It was one of those special rockets that has, like, the crates and stuff in them. I told you. I told you. I'm so glad I got that on camera, man. I knew I wasn't crazy. Because this, like, definitely is not somewhere that you're supposed to just be able to get to, you know what I mean? So, I'm also gonna save every time I have to come up here. Those are empty. See? Whoa, 1,000 Terra tokens? Holy crap, we've got a lot to check out next time. More, like, rods and stuff. This is wild. Where are more? There's gotta be more. There's not only, like, 2 of these crates that spawn for each of these. There's always more. Any of them fall? Nope, here's one. Here's one. 500 Terra tokens? This is nuts. This is actually bonkers. Not even joking. This is legitimately bonkers. The amount of stuff that I'm getting from these crates that fall from the sky. Like, if I didn't know any better, I would think somebody was, like, actively sending me these materials. And for all I know, Riley could be sending me these materials. I don't know. I literally don't know. But I'm gonna head back over to this rock and go on ahead and end it for today. Lots of stuff to check out next time. It's, you know, gonna be a hot minute before I play again, but you guys are gonna see it in pretty rapid succession between one another and one of the things. But that is going to be it for today, so thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. But without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, wiedersehen, ciao, and goodbye. Please have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated. This video is in the bag, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later, y'all.